think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
I found it.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Wednesday, December 5th, 2018. I'm Michael, your host. If you're new to the Patriot Hour, please subscribe, ring the bell, toggle the switch to work with you and your devices in the best possible manner for you. That has to do with alerting. All right, we put out a video. Do you get alerted? Does it make a sound? Does it vibrate? Or does it just give you a notification? All right, there's all kinds of options. It's up to you. That's the beauty of it all. Okay, we got some new QAnon, Q clearance, breadcrumbs, updates, drops, folks. Came late last night, just before the midnight hour. I was already turned in, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into these. We got a few here to go over. Okay, the last one we went over was 2546. I did not do a video yesterday. I was tied up doing other things. But 2547, Fox executives pulled the 3 scheduled guests. Focus on 41. All right, this was to do with Monday night. I think we were told to kind of keep an eye on Sean Hannity. And the last minute, the Fox executives pulled 3 scheduled guests that he was supposed to have, and they wanted the whole episode to be about 41, and it was. All right, they had cameras on the casket, and that's what we heard about the whole time. All right, now we're going to move on up here to 2548 in the series. This came at 11:42 late last night. Again, like I said, just before midnight. We got a repost of a 12/4, December 4th of 17. Who knows where the bodies are buried? Flynn is safe. We protect our patriots. All right, this is taking us back to a year ago from this post of Q, talking about Flynn. We got a Tom Winner status here. NBC News special counsel Robert Mueller asked a judge for little to no jail time for retired Lieutenant General Michael Flynn in exchange for what they describe as substantial assistance to their investigation. Q sent me. Where we go one, we go all. That's a nice little... Okay, so that was December 4th of 18. NBC News, there appears, although the redacted documents do not make it completely clear, that there is a separate criminal investigation going on outside of the special counsel Robert Mueller's purview, for which Flynn has been providing significant assistance. All right, this is December 4th at 6:09 p.m. What was this other one? 6:17 p.m. on the 4th of December. 6:09. Okay, so NBC News, there appears, although the redacted documents not make it completely clear, that there is, in the brackets 3 times, plus, separate criminal investigation going on outside of the special counsel Robert Mueller's purview, for which Flynn has been providing significant assistance. Markers are important. December 4th of 17 through December 4th of 18. Think no name, the name we don't say. Did Mueller have a choice in making the recommendation? Who does Mueller now report to? Does Whitaker also oversee Huber plus OIG? What cases is Huber plus the OIG plus team of 470 currently working on? Who has the server? Who has access to NSA U team term 1 through 12? Does the FISA grant access to NSA umbrella collection? You are witnessing something in the kill box firsthand that many cannot possibly comprehend or accept as reality. Sci-fi or precision military planning. All right, this is something we talked about here on the Patriot Hour for the last year. Military operations, planning. I don't think a lot of people understand the depths of how that goes. This is not a movie, something that you guide just because you're in tune with at home. You're waiting for the end. You're waiting for the plot twist. I'm done. I give up. This isn't happening. I know everything now. 2 weeks ago, this should have happened. But yet there's been stalls, delays. It's all optics. Most of you wouldn't be able to figure out a military operation if it was going on right around you and it was messing with all kinds of aspects of your life until it all unfolded. Then you'd be like, aha. It's like a good movie plot twist, all right? It's not just a flank around the back, folks, all right? Not something like this. Coincidences. Arrow over 3 times, reveal without violating national security, all right? NatSec. So, again, how do you go around the world fighting evil without becoming evil yourself? It's a very fine line. Very fine line. Very. And I've often wondered that a lot myself. How do you go around destroying and taking down evil without becoming evil in the process? Coincidences. Arrow over 3 times, mathematically impossible to be false. Coincidences 3 times over, bypass installed restrictions to prevent future legal attachments. Comms understood? Question mark. 5 of 5. Question mark. Senate was a target. All right, we're going to move on up here to 2549. This came at 12:01 earlier today. All right, just 1 minute past the midnight hour. Logical thinking. D5 drops first through last. Content and dates. Huber drops first through last. Content and dates. Role of Huber as portrayed by Q. What are the odds, mathematically, probability that Huber would be scheduled to testify regarding Clinton Foundation on D5? What are the odds, mathematically, probability George Hubert Walker Bush passes away and the state funeral date is on D5? What other interviews and investigations were wiped clean, postponed, given a state funeral takes up much of the media coverage for a week? Why does a global fake news media, largest in the world, continually attack Q? This is a threat to them, all right? We know that. Why is the Washington Post leading the attack? Think ABC agency. The Washington Post has a lot of ties to crooked people that work in ABC agencies, all right? That is who their loyalty is to. The narrative of the ABC agencies that tap into them, feed them. Don't bite the hand that feeds them. When you are awake, you can clearly see. In the brackets, rapid_fire. Q. All right, so we need to dig into Huber. We've been talking about Huber here again on the Patriot Hour, and many of other channels have, but not the mainstream. All right, they're the ones that have not had a word to say about them in the whole year. They've had everything else to talk about. Now, that was probably done on purpose, again, to let him have a clean, smooth investigation without any kind of outside influence. That's the way it should be. They did a good job of keeping all the cover on Trump himself in the forefront with his tweets. Disinformation. Keeping their heads spinning over things he said and just tweeted while they're doing an honest investigation, clear and free of all the muck. All right, we're moving on up here to 2550. We got a Twitter from Barbara Redgate, and this says Barbara Flynn. She says that. Just wanted to let everyone know our family will be forever grateful for the outpouring of love, prayers, and messages we have received today. We are deeply moved and thankful. God bless you. God bless General Mike Flynn. # family forever. Where we go one, we go all. Iron Patriot. Wow. All right. So, let me see here. Just trying to see here. Barbara Flynn. Relation to Michael. Just looking here. Yeah, all right. I'm not real sure. I'll look into that a little bit. I'm hesitant to say who it is. I don't know what somebody else, if you know, relation-wise, is that sister, aunt, wife? I mean, I don't even know. But attention on deck, forgotten country, Q put. All right. That was again, I'm assuming Barbara in brackets Flynn, but it's at Barbara Redgate. Don't really know who this is. Proud wife of retired Navy veteran, proud mother, proud sister of general. Oh, there you go. All right, that's a sister. A little bit of research and we find it. All right, and this is her. I don't know. Somebody like her doesn't have a verified account, but we take it for what it is. She's saying that she's a sister of Michael Flynn. Very cool, folks. Where we go one, we go all, she put. Okay, 2551. We got a repost 2540 from the 3rd of December. We got the House Committee docs, the schedule, postpone, well played deep state. Please allow us to counter. So we get that again, all right? Like 2551 is a repost of 2540, and it's just the calendar and let us counter. And it's letting us know they haven't forgot. They're going to be countering. Keep an eye out. Listen. Keep your ears open. Let me see here. One second. All right, I got an article here I wanted to look at. So in regards to Michael Flynn helping, they were talking about Mueller, says Michael Flynn gave first-hand details of Trump transition team contacts with Russia. Mueller, in a court filing, says Flynn's substantial assistance to the special counsel probe over the past year warrants a light criminal sentence, which, include 0 to no jail time. The memo relates to lies Flynn told FBI agents about his conversations with the then Russia ambassador to the United States, Sergei Kislyak, during the presidential transition. So this article goes in to talk about, did Q told us, did Mueller have did he even have a decision in this? Or was it kind of forced upon him? There's people above him that Mueller's, has to answer to. But regardless, it comes out and it's from Mueller and it talks about it. So now we got the memo here, Mueller's memo, almost completely blacked out of details of what Flynn might have done, said. And it's probably for good reasoning. But here we can get a look at this entire document. Not really the entire, because it's page 1 of 7, and it's highly redacted, folks. But here again, United States of America versus Michael T. Flynn. All right. Nature of office, false statements to the Department of Justice. history and characteristics of the defendant, goes into his military, and highlights it pretty good. All right, he's a 3-star lieutenant general. The defendant's record of military and public service distinguish him from every other person who has been charged as part of the SCO's investigation. However, senior government leaders should be held to the highest standards. The defendant's extensive government service should have made him particularly aware of the harm caused by providing false information to the government, as well as the rules governing work performed on behalf of foreign government. So now if you take that and how they worded that, that could have been the same thing put into Hillary, all right? Her long, extensive government service should have made her particularly aware of the harm caused. All right? And we will see that. Go back up here a little bit. Whoops. All right, go back up here. All right, so it starts getting into his memorandum, all right, of assisting, significance of usefulness of the defendant's assistance. And we get some blacked out lines, and you get down here. I mean, they even got redacted out criminal investigation. So the name, of course, criminal investigation, or whatever that he helped on separately from this is redacted. And then it goes, the defendant has provided substantial assistance in criminal investigation regarding, and it just blacked out. And you don't even know. And then again, heavily redacted. So I will put this link, if you guys want to check this full link out, read some of this in here, I'll leave that down below. We're at the hitting the 20-minute mark here. So I will shut this down. Just wanted to give you guys the updates. The new QAnon, Q clearance, breadcrumbs, drops, updates. Michael Flynn's sister, unbelievable. Where we go one, we go all, folks. Regardless of Q at this point, it has hit many a people close to those that we are, talking about, going over, looking into, helping. Just get the word out. All right, that's our job. Your guys' is to share it. Again, I'm Michael. This is a Patriot Hour. Take a look in the description box. Take a look in the comment section. Leave a comment. All the links are going to be in the description box. Again, if you'd like to be a patron to help support the Patriot Hour, those links are in the description box. The PayPals, if you just want to donate. And again, just sharing at a minimum is an awesome way to support and help and just be part of the team. We're all patriots. We're all coming together. We're all digging for truth. We are learning to research better than we ever have, understand better than we ever have, listen better than we ever have, most of us. It's just been great, a great awakening. All right, I'm Michael again, Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed each and every one of you worldwide. Have a great morning into your afternoon, and look forward to more shows coming up real soon, folks. We got big things going on. Other than Ben beaming in to the studios, we got another veteran that's going to start taking at least part in once a week, the Woodman. We got him set up at his actual address with everything to be able to beam in on a week. And he's a Vietnam. He's got lots of knowledge. He follows the queue. He's getting more and more, and he wants to just be part of it a little more. And it's not always possible for people to get in studio. So the beaming in is great. And plus, we want to keep going forward with our live shows. So that'll be coming again. Just schedules and people availability. So it has a lot to work in, and we're getting it dialed in on certain nights of the week. So, all right, again, have a great, blessed morning into your afternoon. We'll see you back here real soon at the next Patriot Hour update video.